She thought she had it all figured out, with an attitude and a bold claim to match. But when it came time to back it up, things didn't exactly go her way. In today's video, we're looking at yet another case of overconfidence meeting cold, hard reality. Let's get into it.
I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna really put you down.
How?
That means it means run. That's what that means. Walk.
What?
It means walk.
I'm sorry.
And how many more
I'm not
times do I have to
understanding.
say that calmly? And I'm gonna give you to the count of 3.
First of all, she has no right, and asking it in this rude way is another reason for her being in the wrong.
1. Go. Before I put my hands on you, you don't. I promise you.
I would like
have
it.
one in my mouth. I'm dead.
Like,
What?
if
What? What? What?
I don't know what she's trying to do here. If it's being intimidating, then it's not a good performance.
What?
if you
I'm gonna put you in the ground.
You serious?
I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. 1.
What if I put
no.
myself on the ground first?
Dos. That's 2.
What do you want?
I'm gonna.
I need what you
have
need.
3 seconds. I'm gonna put you on the ground if you don't walk away.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Being loud doesn't make you tough. It's just embarrassing and childish to do it as an adult. She really deserved a reality check because this behavior isn't acceptable.
Hey, you need to
I'm
learn
gonna
to calm
put you
down,
down.
honestly.
I'm gonna really put you down.
How? Yo,
Walk away! Get away!
You going to jail. You're going to jail.
again.
I warned you.
Yeah?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know her. She's. Bye! 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 Bye!
Wow, even her friends pretended not to know her. And I don't blame them because her behavior wasn't cool.
You sure you don't know her?
Yeah, because we don't know her. She didn't come up here with someone.
You sure?
No, she was trying to fight him for no reason. No, we don't know her.
No, you guys are good. Don't worry.
I mean.
She belongs to the street.
What would you guys have done if this happened to you? Me personally, I would have pressed charges.
Excuse me? My friend set me up with a blind date. Was it with you? No. Thank God.
All your thoughts are true. That's what I'm gonna say.
Can I ask you something?
Hang on. Is that thought true?
All your thoughts are. Where do your thoughts come from? Where do they come from?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Can you tell me where your thoughts come from?
From your brain?
But where?
I can't tell if she's truly asking this out of curiosity or sarcasm.
What part of your brain?
I don't know the exact part, but they come from your brain.
Where'd your brain come from?
Just want to explain that it's first red
Well,
flag.
I don't understand. If you think all thoughts are true,
Yeah.
Yes.
can you,
I
th-
just
can you
said-
think
that's
can you
what I
think a
just
lie?
said. What?
Can you think a lie?
What do you mean? Can you think of a lie?
Is it true that you can think up a lie?
I don't lie.
Why the f you lying? Why?
See, this is why education is important and ignorance is bad.
How would you feel if you
Why
didn't
are we
eat
in a
breakfast this morning?
philosophical conversation now? So off topic.
Anyway, whatever. I guess it's a side tangent. It doesn't really matter.
Can I ask you something?
Anyway, so the point is, though, is all I'm saying is that mapping how you feel onto a thing doesn't make it true. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't mean that was the truth of the situation.
I'll disagree, but
Her argument was that every idea and thought that comes into her head is true, and that is scientifically not true.
I know, I can answer this. When a man runs for a bus with a backpack on,
That's a good one.
or and the backpack's bouncing,
Nice,
don't run.
brilliant.
Firstly, don't run for public transport.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
Don't do it. I mean, be late.
Okay.
But when you've got a big backpack on and it's going up and down, you look like a turtle that's having a shock, and it's not.
Wow, I can't believe she said that. I'm surprised running for work is a turnoff for some people. Can you believe the attitude to say this?
You ain't even gonna do nothing?
Joke's on you, Arlie. I did it as a woman.
Now this is a funny skit.
You don't like short people? But if men can't change their height and you judge based on height, then I'm gonna judge you based on something you can change, which is your waist size. So we're gonna measure your waist.
You're not gonna measure my waist.
It's a double standard and I'm trying to prove that.
I'm much older than you, and I'm a tiny bit smarter than you, or maybe a lot bit smarter than you.
I doubt it. You're a woman.
Wow.
Lying to yourself isn't confidence. It's being insecure. We need to be honest, even if it's not very impressive. Sadly, some people can't accept when you tell them the truth, and they would rather live in a lie.
Me? Go ahead, put your hands where you want to. Hit me. Hit me. Hit. Oh yeah, this thing going to jail. He going to jail today.
Never let anyone trick you this way. And never ever use violence to solve your conflicts, because it's only going to have a worse outcome.
If a girl's body count being high is a red flag, then a guy's bank account being low is a red flag. Don't be mad at me.
Except that one is materialistic and the other one is an indication of morals and beliefs and emotional availability. And I'm not the one that said this originally, but his bank account can go up and your body count can't go down.
Money comes and goes, but once our morals and values are gone, it's hard to get them back.
Alright, let's talk to somebody who spent Valentine's Day alone. Let's see. Virgo men are the worst? Virgo men and Aquarius men? Wait for it. You're Aquarius? Oh, I thought you were annoying. I'm sorry, I thought you were...
This lady will try to challenge this comedian, but watch how he handles it.
I'm so sorry. I thought, that's my bad. What's your name? Amelia. Amelia. Man, I wish you would disappear like Earhart. I really do.
Got him.
I really wish. Are you in school? Yeah. Flight school? What are you in school for? Business? Yeah. Like minding your own?
That's something she needs to consider.
What do you want to do with a business degree? No ideas? You just want to be rich. Look, it's due. Nursing, you will be rich, for sure. I don't know if you're Filipino enough to make it, but... You're what? Hungarian?
Well, my parents are. I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
I always advise to never challenge comedians. You will most likely fail unless you're a comedian too.
Interviewing beautiful girls with low IQs and how you doing?
I have a high IQ.
Okay, anyways, look, what is heavier, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks?
I feel like a pound of feathers.
Yo, you actually got it right. Good
Are you on TikTok, dude?
Nah, bro. My daddy owns this bank. That's why I'm in front of it.
Back in my day, when a woman was mad at you, she gonna get mad and clean
the
her own
house.
Yeah.
Now they in Dubai with the next. I'm telling you, every time you try to compete with a man, and every time you try to compete with a man and become a man, all you're doing is making yourself angry. Because men and women are not equal. Men and women are completely different. So you go suck man's homeboy, makes you a hoe, baby girl, makes you so for the streets that he don't even want you no more. You act like a man, all you doing is looking like a hoe. And it's just gonna confirm
that's that modern day.
Men and women were designed to complement each other, not to compete and fight.
You'd rather go fight the wars while the men stayed at home?
But I want to fight a war. Definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not.
I don't think anybody wants to fight war.
Do you think, so let's assume for a second that you're happily married, okay, and your husband has like a busted leg, okay, and you get drafted and you get sent off to war and he stays home, and while you're in the war and there's blood and guts everywhere and you're watching your friends get, sniped and all this other stuff, and you...
She says that, yet I wonder if she will truly do it when it comes to that. And she also mentioned that no one wants to go to wars, and I must say that the people who do go there to protect their countries don't do it because they want to. They do it because they know that it needs to be done.
Hang on, and you die, is your husband as much of a victim as you?
If my wait, I'm sorry. So if my husband's like a stay-at-home,
Yeah.
cause I don't know what happened. I got drafted. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he much of a victim? Yeah, I think so. I think
You
now
think
he's got to
as
pick
much
up
of
the
a victim
pieces
as you
of.
are?
Yeah, he's just as much of a victim of war as I am.
What do you bring to the table?
Yeah, you know, my pretty self.
I beg your pardon?
Do you cook or clean?
I clean. I cook sometimes, but I'm not gonna cook or clean unless you're providing for me. So.
Do you expect a guy to do all those things that you want him to do immediately?
Not necessarily.
Forgive me for my honest opinion, but looks aren't enough nowadays. Having good looks and a bad personality is a deal breaker.
Okay.
No, I mean, I think if the relationship builds out over time, sure, but then we're not having sex, if that makes sense.
You're not
like we could be dating, but we're not having sex.
But you wouldn't have
gonna have
sex
sex
until
with
they
you.
start paying you for things.
Yeah, I want to say paying me for things. I mean, you're gonna make it sound like I'm an escort.
My question here is, how is this not definitionally prostitution?
Gotcha.
He didn't just prove his point. He nailed it.
Yeah, right. Not even close. Not even close.
Not even close. That guy didn't even move an inch.
What y'all fail to understand is I will be any guy in sparring that does not have experience. Now, I know this is controversial and there's a lot of discussion about this, but if you're not a boxer, you cannot outbox a boxer. I don't care if you're over 6 foot, if you're really strong, I have sparred every type of man. I've sparred muscular men, I've sparred fat men, I've sparred super tall men, short men, don't care. I've sparred everything.
Do you guys think she is honest? I highly doubt that.
And there has never been a scenario where a total beginner has beat me in sparring. A bush. A bush. A bush. That's just not how it works. I hope all boxers will back me up on this, but you're not beating a boxer in any case. And even if you are strong and a genetic freak, I just have to move around for 30 seconds and you will gas yourself out.
I wonder if she'll accept a match with world champion boxers to see if her claims are as she says they are.
And if you think I'm wrong, I have tested and tried this. I've been boxing for 8 years. I know what the I'm talking about. I have sparred every type of guy before.
Oh, hell no.
And don't say that they were taking it easy, because I've been boxing for 8 years. I know what taking it easy looks like. I take it easy on them. Don't twist the story.
If what she says is half true, why have we never seen her before? Saying all these bold claims with no proof means nothing.
Okay, ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. Go ahead.
I think I'm a 12. Yeah.
7.5, 8.
I'm a 7.
8.
8.
7.5, 8.
Okay, so you're a 12.
Yeah.
Huh? Everyone was realistic and modest, but she went over the roof. And let's hear why.
I love your confidence.
Is it confidence or delusion?
It's definitely confidence, I think.
No!
I think that I am the most prettiest girl in the world.
You're 25, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be more attractive in 10 years than you are now?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be more attractive in 20 years?
Yeah.
30 years?
Yeah.
At this point, you can tell she's not being honest.
Okay, now you're just...
No, I'm a magic
So
person,
you'll be
right?
55.
And I'm
Yeah,
like
okay.
a manifestation baddie
Yep.
or whatever you want to call it. I feel like I've been manifesting that I just keep getting hotter.
No, not gonna happen.
This is why we should teach our kids to be realistic, to not get disappointed later in life.
And so whenever I look at myself, I just feel like I'm getting hotter.
What about when you're 75 in 50 years?
Be honest.
Probably just the same, honestly.
No.
Y'all be saying the what the make you feel like I was trying to sit up here and fight him? Did I him? I'm confused. I'm confused because wasn't he the one who literally snatched the mic from me? Wasn't he literally the one that was moving towards me?
This is not very helpful because she only tells us the story from her side of view.
Like, weren't they telling him to calm down? So what the me? And then you saying it's such a turnoff. Who is trying to turn you on? Who are you to be trying to turn on?
What the hell are you talking about? Who you talking to?
Y'all be having me so twisted with this talking about women be thinking that they can beat a man up. Who said that? Who said that? Y'all so about me and not worried about why the is so comfortable snatching something out of my hands. Why is he so damn like y'all got me?
I'm out, man.
Yet she never told us what she did in the first place, and I bet there is something to it.
You get into a relationship with a woman that was over the age of 35 that wanted kids and knowing this is a possibility.
No, we don't take baby mums around here. I do not have sympathy for you chicks, yeah? When you get old, you hit the wall and then you start complaining, oh, where has all the good men gone? Bruv, you had the good men, they're in your friend zone, in your best years, bro. You chasing bad boys and drug dealers and rappers and YouTubers and all of these kind of people, bruv, at the end of the day, you only got yourself to blame, fam. And then boom, like your options have dried up and you've dried up as well.
Each action has a reaction, and you can't go all your life doing bad things and one day wake up and start demanding the good life.
I think that all girls want a guy that other women want. I don't think there's a single girl that wants a guy that nobody wants.
That's true.
Only 20% of men really get to pick. So if you choose to go after a top 20% guy and he cheats, sorry, don't really feel bad.
Listen,
you picked. You want him to be over 6 foot. You want him to make money. You want him to be attractive. You want him also to be obsessed with you. It's like, we've been sold a dream, a Disney fairy tale.
So when a guy criticizes a woman, oh my God, right? If you don't believe me, think about it. If a dude's fat, we just call him fat. You're a loser, huh? If a woman's fat, love your curves, girl.
As men, we are used to being extremely honest with each other, and it helps us build a real image of ourselves.
You go. She's rude and obnoxious. Oh, you know what? They just can't handle you. You're strong and independent, fierce. We have all these terms to cover up female inadequacies, but we don't have these same terms for men.
Hey, I was wondering if I can get your number by any chance.
No, I'm good.
No? What about you?
You want my number?
Yeah.
I'm the second option?
Well?
Never be anyone's second or backup option.
Kings. I don't need to know their names because I know they're kings. I just hope they're having a blessed day.
What is your biggest hot take?
If we're married, we have 3 children, and there's a house fire, either save the 3 children in the basement or you can save me in the bedroom. Who are you saving?
I'm gonna save my kids.
That is the easiest question a man can be asked, and we will always save our children first.
You're gonna save the kids and not your wife?
My wife has already lived, let's say, 40 years, right?
I'm not 40.
Whatever the age is, whatever the age that we decided on.
Okay, but I'll have some counterpoints for you.
Okay, counterpoints.
You can't have sex with your kids, but you can have sex with your wife.
But sex isn't my motivating and driving factor in life. That's not the only thing that matters to me.
As a responsible mother, I think the mom would want her husband to save the children first, because a real one would be selfless, not selfish.
What if I'm the president?
I don't care.
He's never picking me. It's fine. Who would you save in a fire, me or your mother? He's saying his mom. I already know.
Yeah, I'm saying my mother. Yeah.
I'm dead.
Family comes first with zero hesitation.
Do you agree that men are more gender?
No.
You don't agree?
No, absolutely not.
So then,
it depends on the man.
Right.
You see a skinny, like, scrawny little guy, and you see a big girl, you're like, okay. Yeah. Who am I gonna bet on?
For sure. But in general, like on average, not at all?
No.
Women.
The problem is, why is it that people are more interested in watching men's sports than women's sports? And I feel like the answer goes back to them, which is a cultural construct.
No. Let me give you an example. If we have 2 TV shows, one is entertaining and the other one is boring, the people would be more interested in the first one. Not out of any dynamics or choosing something over the other. It's a question of entertainment.
People just want to see
God,
the
yeah.
absolute best at, like, people do a certain, like, skill.
Hold
Like,
on.
It's just more entertaining to see the best.
My man.
I think I'm definitely an 8 per.
I give myself a 5. I think I'm normal looking. And I just think it's based on my results. I think if I was an 8, 9, or 10, I would have had modeling contracts.
This lady built a true image of herself, and that would keep her humble and save her from disappointment.
people in the top 20% of beauty, they get modeling contracts.
What is beauty?
So what is beauty? You can go online and have people rate your pictures, and they rank you 1 to 10. And men will rate you, women will rate you like every day.
That stuff's not really important to me.
Sure. Don't you think attractiveness is based on results?
They may be, but I don't care about those results.
Ah, here we go again.
Majority of women are absolutely delusional. They are.
How so?
But why? Oh, well, they're delusional because they believe that there's this special man specifically for them.
Yes.
That will worship the ground that she walk on for eternity.
What do you guys think leads to this delusion?
And not see any other woman besides her, and not have any sexual desire for another woman outside of her, and give her all of his money and all of his attention to her. And time. Yeah. And she believes that the older she gets, the more opportunity that she's going to face. You know why? Because she does not understand men.
But once they realize this truth, it is most likely too late to make a change.
Life is just not easy for the woman when she hits a certain age. We're talking about women who've kind of had this high life and then they've stopped getting offers because maybe now she's hit like 38, 40. And then it's almost like they've kind of gone into this dark hole now. It's so toxic. It's like horrible.
Well, here's the thing. Most men don't feel sorry for those women, and I'll tell you why. The reason men don't feel sorry for them is because the experience that she begins to go through when she's older is the experience 90% of men go through every single day. The guy who works at the post office, the guy who helped you pack your bag, the guy who delivered your Amazon parcel, the guy in your class, the guy that you worked with, most guys are invisible. It is only the high value guys that catches women's attention, the guy who's tall, attractive, in shape, successful. So when women who have had that taste of the high life, have been that desirable, gotten all the attention, everything, they then get to a point where now they're being treated how most guys are treated. Guys don't feel sorry for them.
When we see someone ignoring us for all our lives, we move on. The issue isn't here. The real problem is when that same person tries to come back, and we are still moved on. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.